Welcome to the Bowers Museum. I'm Carmela Spinelli, fashion historian and recruitment specialist at the Savannah College of Art Design. I'll be guiding you through a virtual highlights tour of Guo Pei, Art of Couture. Keep in mind, there is much more to see in this exhibition, and we hope that you'll join on site soon to explore the gallery in its entirety before it closes on May 14th, 2023. While you're here, you'll also discover 9 other permanent collection galleries from around the globe. Visit bowers.org for tickets and more information to start planning your trip today. Guo Pei, Art of Couture is organized by the Bowers Museum with significant support from Dr. Frank Cintamani on behalf of Guo Pei and the Asian Couture Federation, and curated by SCAD FASH, the Museum of Fashion and Film at the Savannah College of Art Design, the University for Creative Careers. If you'd like to learn more about SCAD, go to scad.edu. So here we are in the first gallery. The exhibition has 4 recurring themes, which is really the trajectory of Guo Pei's journey of her life and design. And it's dreams, devotion, love, and faith. And we're in the dreams gallery right now, and I'm going to point over to this really incredible piece that is very different from the work that we usually see with Guo Pei, who is renowned for the most incredible silk and embroidery. But in this piece here, very interesting, it's fiber optic fringe. So this is from the Encounter collection of 2016. It's the dress with technical fiber optic fringe. And what I love about this is a quote from Guo Pei with this high gloss shine of this dress. She says, "Every one of my pieces is always a personal journey of ideas and materials that are constantly addressed and refined." And in this piece, we see that while silk is a fabric that she dreamt of as a young girl and really loves as one of her favorite fabrics, she's not afraid to experiment and to explore something new and modern. And this juxtaposition of the embroidered sash at the top of the dress with the fiber optic fringe makes for a very interesting garment. So in this gallery, which is the section that is called Devotion, Guo Pei says, "I used my accumulated 30-year design career and her body of knowledge for perfection. I used my most devoted passion to express the spirit of haute couture." And you can see the 30 years of the body of her knowledge, what's involved in this incredible piece. This is from her Courtyard collection of 2017. And it's the gold gown with leatherette. Now, the fabric is a guipure lace that's been embellished and manipulated with this leatherette fabric, and then encrusted with amber-colored Swarovski crystal and rhinestones. And it is an organic shape with asymmetry and irregular edges, but it is very evocative of when sunlight hits in a Chinese courtyard, which is what the spirit of this collection, what she wanted you to feel from Courtyard. It is beautiful, and in order for you to really have a sense of the movement of this piece, you have to come and see it in real life. This is a section of love, and this is a very important section for Guo Pei because of her mission to define, not even redefine, what a Chinese bride wears on her wedding day. What is a traditional Chinese wedding dress? Guo Pei has posed that question to herself after she worked with many Chinese brides where they're wearing Guo Pei a traditional 2-piece wedding set for the tea ceremony, but not for the other part of the wedding. So Guo Pei wants to take that traditional Chinese set and make a contemporary modern Chinese bride. And she went deep into the history, 5,000 years of history, 56 different ethnic communities in China. What does that mean? So she got a lot of inspiration from exhibition that she saw in Paris that was in collaboration with the Asia Civilization Museum. And she decided to create wedding dresses that she put on exhibition in 2012. These are 3 pieces in the exhibition where you see the most auspicious symbols and Chinese iconography that's on the wedding dress, all to wish the bride fertility and abundance and happiness and longevity. And you can see that represented with butterflies and goldfish and the double happiness symbol. The piece that's in the center here is magnificently embroidered. It is covered with embroidery. And it's important because we have at the top of the neckline what's called a cloud collar. Now the cloud collar comes from the phoenix being the symbol of the empress. And when you get married, you are an empress for the day. So Guo Pei says, love is an emotion that I speak of often. Simply put, you need to love what you do. It should be real and sincere. And with her wedding dresses and how she has defined the Chinese bride, I think these pieces are beautiful examples of the emotion of love. The last gallery that we're in is Faith. This is the end of the exhibition. And faith is really the culmination of all of the emotions, love, dreams, and devotion. And they all go back to the way that she approaches her work, the time that she puts into her work. This is not fast. This is time-taking, painstaking attention to detail, which is what couture is. And she wants all of us to look at it and understand that this is the faith that she has in the creation of these garments. This piece here has been inspired by the frescoes in the cathedral in St. Gallen. And she was also inspired by the cathedral itself and the history of the cathedral that started in 715 and was not completed until the 18th century in the Baroque period. So she feels the dedication to the continuation of this place is what drives her as well in her work. Now, when we look at this garment, it is also the least amount of embroidery that we see in the whole gallery, but it doesn't mean that is less detail or attention to work. The fabric took over 1 year to come to perfection. The fabric treatment, that is a print on silk organza, and the design coming from the frescoes in the dome of the cathedral in St. Gallen, the Baroque cathedral. We know that she is known for her virtuosity and embroidery, but what we have to see here is this masterful printing of this fabric that speaks to her passion for technique and for the textile. So you can see when it's layered, it has a 3-dimensional quality to it. You have to come and see it in person. And if you look, you can see the frescoes, the angels, and all of the beautiful way that it's been transferred onto this incredible fabric. Working with Jacob Schleffer in St. Gallen, Guo Pei really worked very hard on getting this to perfection. We hope that you enjoyed our virtual tour of Guo Pei Art of Couture. For more on this subject, please consider visiting the Bowers Museum in person or participating in one of our many exhibition-related programs. Details of events and how to plan your visit can be found at bowers.org. Thank you, as always, for your support.